Green flags in the air. We're underway. 20 laps of distance here tonight in the IMCA stock car main event. It's going to be McCullough and Frostman side by side for the top spot off of turn number 2. Cody Center also in the mix as well. Those are the top 3 drivers in points. Running 1, 2, 3 on the racetrack with Georgie Frostman Jr. As George Frostman leaves that left front at home, that car is hooked up here tonight. He'll lead lap number 1 over McCullough in center. George Frostman Jr. with a 41 JR. He's the main event winner this year at Arizona Speedway right now in that 4th spot. Eric Lloyd in 5th. They're 3 wide behind him for 6. Zach Griggs, Steve Sabowski, and Robert Workmeister duking it out. Still 3 wide going in through turns 3 and 4. Says Frostman. McCullough in center. They go single file down the front straightaway. Now it's going to be Cody Center looking underneath the 55 machine of Joey McCullough. McCullough, though, going to fight back on the top side of the racetrack. He's going to clear the dollar machine of Center. Now he's going to look to move that car down low, pull right up to the back bumper of George Frostman. Though solid McCullough, though, had to get on the binders there just a smidge and turn number 4 to avoid making contact with George Frostman as Frostman continues to lead by about half a car length. As McCullough in center pouncing on him right now. McCullough has a lane open up for him, but Frostman slams it on him going into turn number 3. Frostman, your race leader over McCullough. Then it's Cody Center in the 3rd spot. Center not going to follow the leaders. They were working the bottom side of the racetrack. He's going to go up to the top side of the racetrack, see if he can't get around that way. You can't pass him if you're following him. And Cody Center goes to the top side of the racetrack. Right now pulls up side by side with McCullough in the 55 machine. They're still side by side through turn 3 and 4 with George Frostman out front, leaving that left front at home, baby, off of turn number 4. Love seeing that. Now these IMCA stock cars. As Cody Center now gets around Joey McCullough. He's going to reach the outside of George Frostman off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway they go once again into turn number 3. He's going to be Center up top, Frostman down low. McCullough looks like he's going to try a middle line. No, he's going to try to dump it off. No, he's going to spin around off of turn number 4 and come to a stop up on the berm. With the green flag, it's in the air. We're underway. 6 laps down, 14 to go as they take the green flag going into turn number 1 off of turn number 2. Frostman in center, your top 2 drivers. And it will be George Frostman Jr. and Eric Lloyd battling out for that 3rd spot. They're side by side as Eric Center once again going to look top shelf. George Frostman cuts off his momentum off of turn number 4. He's going to slam it over him. Here comes Center fighting right back. Great battle for the race lead. About a car length separates those 2 drivers. They're side by side still for that 3rd spot with Lloyd up top. Now it's going to be George Frostman down the inside, duking out for that 3rd position. Heck of a battle there between Eric Lloyd and George Frostman Jr. As Lloyd will take away that position, Jr. back to 4th, but Jr. fights back going into turn number 1. It was cleared for a brief moment, but not for long as Georgie, main event win earlier this year, picked up his first career win, that was. Right now, battling Eric Lloyd for that 3rd spot, and they're still side by side on the racetrack. As George Frostman continues to lead over Cody Center. George in that 3rd spot. Eric Lloyd thought he almost made some contact with him to go into turn number 3, but Frostman Jr. able to clear him. Coming into tonight, Cody Center, like I said, your top man in points, just 9 markers ahead of the driver right in front of him, who's 3rd in points. George Frostman, check out this stat line, 12 features, 8 wins, 10 top 5s. For Cody Center, it's 13 features, 3 wins, and 12 top 5s. As this IMCA Stock Car Championship points battle, it will continue throughout the month of November, where we crown a champion. Tonight is last night for IMCA points here in the state of Arizona. As George Frostman continues to show the way now by about 2 car lengths as the field has settled down here just a bit. As George Frostman Jr. washes up the racetrack with turn number 2. Just as I mentioned, they settle down. Him and Eric Lloyd are going to battle once again for that 3rd spot. Lloyd going to look to the top side of George Frostman Jr. Frostman down low, trying to hold him off. So he comes off at turn number 4. Still about a car length separates those 2 drivers for 3rd. As Lloyd once again assaults the top side of the racetrack. Now Frostman Jr. able to pull away by about 3 car lengths down the back straightaway. Out front, still no change. It's George Frostman showing the way. Not using that left front at all off of turn number 4 with Cody Center in a 2nd. car lengths separate the top two drivers as they race down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Cody Center going to start driving that car a little bit deeper into the corners as they come off of turn number 4. 5 laps to go this time for George Franzman. Franzman with about 2 car length advantage still over Cody Center. Center drives it in a little bit deeper, pulls back to about car length, but as Franzman driving off of turn number 2, he's going to get that advantage right back from Cody Center. So Cody Center had the top side working earlier in tonight's main event. Right now, it seems like the speed is down on the bottom side, and Cody Center, he's going to stick it right back down on the inside with the race leader, George Franzman, once again as they come off of turn number 2 down the back chute. Into turn number 3 they go. Cody Center starting to inch his way closer and closer to Franzman as they come off of turn number 4. Still about a car length and a half now separates your top 2 drivers with 3 laps to go. And Cody Center almost got the bumper to him into turn number 1. Off of turn number 2 they go, but still a car length and a half down the back straightaway into turn number 3. See Cody Center driving that car deep into turn number 3. Pulls it back to about half a car length, but off of the corners is where George Franzman gets his speed. That time though, Cody Center able to keep about a car length with 2 laps to go. Cody Center right there, still half a car length back off of turn number 2. It's now a car length. Franzman has over second place Cody Center into 3. Once again, Center drives the car deep into turn number 3. Might have lost a little bit there off of turn number 4. It goes back to a car length and a half as the white flag comes out. One final time here at Arizona Speedway for the IMCA stock cars. George Franzman, your race leader, looking for win number 9 here tonight at Arizona Speedway, an IMCA championship night. He'll through turns 3, off of 4, it will be George Franzman picking up the main event win over Cody Center. Georgie comes home in 3rd, Eric Lloyd is 4th, and 5th will be Zach Griggs. All right, George Franzman climbs out of the car, win number 9 here at Arizona Speedway. Well, George, 9 wins on the season at Arizona Speedway. Once again, though, you and Cody Center duking it out for that top spot. Still trailing him by a little bit in points, man. It's going to be a heck of a battle here coming down the stretch.
Yeah, I got to make it interesting for the fans. Just got to thank all my sponsors, Mickelson Magic Racing, for giving me such a good power plant, Havoc Chassis, AZ Motorsports, my wife for letting me do that, and for all you fans coming out here and cheering for us every weekend.
Man, great battle you had right there. Man, you had that car hooked up, man. I don't think your left front touched the track at all until right now.
Yeah, she was hooked up pretty good. We had her set up pretty tight for this track, so I figured it would be around the bottom, and I seen Cody poke on the outside there before we had that yellow, so I'm like, well, I guess it's time to go racing now. So we had to get after it.
Well, good job here tonight, man. 9 wins this year. Give it up one more time for George Franzman, tonight's main event winner.